The man nervously made the unexpected visitor open his mouth, only to discover the person had no fangs. Realizing the man was a normal human, the owner was about to breathe a sigh of relief when the stranger suddenly snatched his gun. Just as the owner closed his eyes, preparing to meet his death, Nick sensed an intense killing intent. His expression turned grave. He then returned the weapon and went to the trunk, retrieving various weapons to distribute to everyone present. Even the pregnant woman received a handgun. Though everyone was puzzled, no one refused Nick's offer. Not long before, the inn had received a peculiar guest. She had ordered completely raw beef, and when the pregnant waitress was merely 0.1 seconds late serving it, the old woman viciously cursed that her child would die a horrible death. The waitress angrily slammed the table and turned to leave, but the old woman didn't stop her cursing. Instead, her words became even more vicious. A lady's husband couldn't stand it anymore and tried to intervene. In the next instant, the old woman opened her gaping maw and bit into the man's neck. Everyone was horrified by the scene before them. The chef quickly hurled a frying pan, but the old woman remained unharmed and crawled up the wall in a bizarre posture. The owner grabbed his weapon and fired several shots at her, but all missed. He was then sent flying by a single swipe from the old woman. Fortunately, Jeep picked up a weapon and successfully killed the monster. Just as they were about to take the injured man to the hospital, they spotted a police car speeding toward them. To verify whether the man was human, they checked his teeth. Nick quickly gathered everyone back into the inn and used dining tables to barricade all the windows. Yet even with these precautions, he remained extremely tense. Sure enough, the next second, the entire inn was plunged into darkness. Though no monster attacks were detected, the man still sensed a terrifying presence. He led several strong men up to the roof to keep watch. The chef seemed to hear strange sounds. As the noise grew closer, they realized it was a car approaching. They raised their weapons, ready for battle. The driver exited and approached the group, then let out a roar. His limbs began to elongate, and he charged toward the inn. Everyone immediately opened fire and brought him down. Just when they thought the danger had passed, countless cars began approaching. They all maintained the same speed, with the occupants swaying their heads in unison, as if controlled by some mysterious force. Nick immediately ordered everyone to open fire. The women huddled in the corner, frightened by the gunfire. Something suddenly burst in and forcibly dragged away the injured man. After capturing him, these puppets ceased their attack and began retreating into the darkness. Once the monsters had left, Nick revealed the truth. He claimed to be Michael, the archangel at God's side. Human greed had angered God, who had initiated a cleansing plan for humanity. Their target wasn't the captured man, but the child in the pregnant woman's womb, for her child was the savior, representing humanity's hope. For humanity to survive, they must protect the pregnant woman and her unborn child. What awaited them next would be God's second wave of frenzied attacks.